because everyone talks about pace. You've seen guys before that have been on pace to hit 80 home runs, 200 RBIs, strike out 300 people, win 30 games. And there's so many big guys. There's so many good pitching. There's so many different things. You know, God forbid he doesn't get sick or hurt or whatever the case might happen to be. All that, and then you still got to go out there and play. Now, they're also talking to you about it. So you think you're going to win Triple Crown. You think you're going to win Triple Crown. Can you put that out? You know, different things like that. I hope he does it. I hope he's able to do it. He's the guy, if I'm betting, has the best chance to do it and do it again and do it again. They're one of the best hitters I've ever seen.
How do you feel about Mariano Rivera?
Well, he's 42 years old. You know, the great thing about this game, he's been able to play until he was 42 years old. If he wanted to play longer, he probably could. When we long toss, all the pitchers and the position players, we start at 60 feet, go to 90 feet, 120 feet, 180 feet, 200 feet, keep going. Mariano goes the furthest at 42 years old. And it's not like this, it's on a line. His arm is amazing at 42, so he can pitch for a very long time.
What do you think you need to work on the most in your baseball career?
Me, I need to be a complete overall player across the board, regardless of what it is. My defense can never slump. I got to continue to run the bases well, hit for average, hit for power, and eliminate ups and downs throughout the course of the season. Like I said, I had a day where I went 0 for 7 with 7 straight strikeouts, came back, and was MVP of the next game. I got to kind of even that stuff out. Like a guy like Miguel Cabrera does. Comes out today, he might be 1 for 4. Tomorrow he might be 0 for 2, but he got 2 walks. He got a sacrifice fly. He was still productive. All those different things keep your average high, keep your production high, gives your team the best opportunity to win as well. Yeah, Ichiro actually puts on a front. Ichiro speaks great English. He has his translator with him, and if you guys were to come up to him and ask him a question, he'll point right to his translator.
Sure.
I ask him a question, he'll answer it right back. That's just how he is. It's a way to avoid the media, never get yourself in trouble, and he's a silly guy. Interesting fact about him, I just found this out a couple weeks ago. We were talking about our weight. I got drafted in 2002, I weighed 185 pounds. I just crossed the 200 mark. So 10 years later, I've gained 15 pounds. You know, if you do the math, it's pretty good. He's been playing over here in the United States for 10 years. He said he came in at 168. He still weighs 168 today. So he said, you know, is it something with the food? What's going on? He goes, no, I like the food a lot. He goes, I actually eat a lot of hamburgers and everything, you know, in the United States every day. I said, well, what and how much? He goes, every day on the road, so that's 81 days. He eats 3 McDonald's hamburgers and a medium fry every day. So it's 81 times a year he eats 3 hamburgers. And he hasn't gained a pound in 10 years.
I don't recommend that.
You said you're becoming a free agent. If the Cubs offered you, would you go?
I would consider it, you know. I can't say yes or no, but it's definitely something to keep the options open. It would be neat to play at home. But I got a great deal of respect for guys like Derrick Rose that are able to play at home and be successful. There's pros and cons to it. You get pulled in a million directions. Even when I debuted in the major leagues, I played my first game against the Chicago White Sox. I had to leave 60 tickets each game. So 180 people wanted to come see me play. Friends and family that I know, friends and family I don't know, you know, that supposedly we're cousins all of a sudden. Things like that. The requests come out of everywhere. Even today, in my mail today, I got a letter today from a guy who's a college graduate, don't know who he is. He's got $80,000 in college loan debts. He's asking me to pay for him. I don't know who this gentleman is. I don't know how he got my address. Little things like that. So now imagine it if I play here full time. Things I got to consider. So yeah. But like I said, Derrick Rose is able to do it, and I give him a great deal of respect for being able to do it.
He's got a great buffer though.
You carried the Yankees, I want to say, the whole last year or whatnot. This is my own opinion. So watching you play and whatnot. My own opinion is you carried the squad. Do you think the Yankees are going to repay you back?
The Yankees,
time comes.
Well, the Yankees got a couple different things that they got to take care of. You know, Derek Jeter's on the way out here shortly. Mariano's going to be out on the way out shortly. So the face of the Yankees over the past 20 years is now changing. Robinson Cano is probably going to slide into that mark if they're able to come with contractual terms and get, you know, both sides happy to where they want to be. You also have some new guys coming in. CC Sabathia in his first year ends up getting his championship for the New York Yankees. He's physically present. He's a Cy Young Award winner. He's tall. He's dominant. He's able to do some great things. So they got a couple different things that they want to get taken care of. At the same time, it's a business. You're going to want to go ahead and get things as cheap as you can. As an individual, you're going to want to go ahead and get as much as you can. There's got to be that equal balance. You got to take care of both sides. You only get one chance to do it. You can't go back and say, well, I want some more, or we gave you too much. Different things like that. So hopefully, everything all works out for both sides.
How tall are you?
Depends. If I'm playing basketball, I'm 6'2". If I'm playing baseball, I'm about 6'1". So.
Do you still think Robinson Cano has the sweetest swing in the league?
He's got a really nice swing. He does a lot of things correct, and an easy tool for you guys. If you guys are looking at, okay, how do I compare my swing to other guys, different things I need to work on. Online right now, on your smartphones, whatever you got, they have so many pictures and images of all the hitters. You can see home runs, you can see base hits, all these things. And he's a guy, Albert Pujols is a guy that just does a lot of things mechanically right. So if you want to see how you should look, check his swing at contact when he's like this and his weight is evenly distributed back, his hands are tight in here, he's doing this thing in an extension. It's a great picture to put up. Then you start taking your swings, have someone just take pictures of it. Put them side by side. You can get a chance to see without having to spend $1 million going to camps and clinics. Easy way of where your swing should be versus where it is already.
A two-part question. First part, who has the best breaking stuff you've seen so far? And then second, do you mind checking out an inning or two of these bullets?
Well, to answer the second question, that's why I'm here. I wanted to see you guys play. I got a chance to see some of my hometown kids play yesterday. Since I can't play, you guys represent for me. I'm going to get a chance to watch it. The first part of that question, best breaking stuff. A.J. Burnett, who's with the Pirates, he was a teammate of mine, had some really good stuff. That's why his wild pitch count is always high. Catchers just can't seem to catch it. I mean, it's breaking a lot. Another former teammate of mine, Justin Verlander, he's got some really good stuff.